So I made a vision board for 2024 and it's an Aqua. I will definitely take ownership for not stepping up to the plate enough and showing up for myself. However, my approach was wrong. And I'm very mad at myself because my approach was wrong and I did not soar the way that I wanted to.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany, and if you are new, welcome. Thank you for joining us. And if you're returning, what's up, homies? We got a lot to talk about, okay? Now, this is the time of the year that everyone is doing their vision boards and manifesting or their bingo charts or whatever you need to do to get out the goals and the things that you want to accomplish for the next year. While I'm looking at all these videos on the socials, I'm realizing that it's all the same of just get up and go. Just do it. Like the commercials say. But are we talking about the tangible steps that you have to take to get there? Because I know that when I made my 2024 vision board, I had an idea and I had ideas of things that I could do to get here. And if I do this, and this, and like add on so much at one time, I can make it. I can just do it. I can force myself to do it. Instead of thinking of what are the few big things that you want to do and what are the smaller things to get to the next step, to get to the next step, to get to the next step that gets you there. And that's where I went wrong, among a few other things, but that's definitely where I went wrong. So in my fourth quarter, I was not successful in doing the things that I wanted to do. Like I really just tapped out because I was trying to pack in so much to make up for what I missed. And had I taken smaller steps, I would have had the foundation and the conditioning to be able to do everything. You know the saying, Rome wasn't built in a day. The person that you want to become is not going to happen overnight. And I was trying to make up for the time that I missed of the things that I didn't accomplish. And I already had a jam-packed schedule with school, planning camp, my birthday party, the Christmas party, studying for my exam, and that I was just overwhelmed. And when I tell you I'm never going to do that to myself again, never. Now, while a lot of people are also doing something similar with thinking about the smaller steps, I've seen a lot of people turn to ChatGPT, and I've never used it. I'm sure it might be helpful. However, if I'm sure about this, and let me know if I'm wrong, you have to use this program quite frequently for it to understand what your patterns are and to figure out who you are. So if you were to say, hey, make my routine for me, and type out what you want it for it to do, if it doesn't know you because you're not using it, you're going to have a very generic template that everyone's going to have, and we are not the same. Think about it for yourself. No one knows you better than you. So if you are not the get up and go, because I tried that and I had one day off and I was like, okay, I'm going to take a break, I could not get back on. My body still woke me up at the time that I was supposed to get up, that I wanted to get up, but I physically couldn't get out of bed because I was just exhausted, numb. I was numb. I just wanted to lay in bed. I was not motivated. So I needed to change, and I need to change how I do that now. Yes, I still get up early at the time that I want, sometimes even earlier, but now I'm not going to pick up my phone. Now, I'm going to set reminders to get out of bed and to immediately start my routine. I'm going to constantly remind myself and motivate myself, even if the time changes because it's the weekend or it's a holiday, still doing the routine, still staying consistent. But I'm thinking about what works for me. So think about what works for you. If you got to be at work at 9 and you get up at 7 and you need more time, try getting up 45 minutes earlier.
And if there's like, you want to be that girly or that man who wakes up, or that person who wakes up at 5:30, 4:30 in the morning, do it in slow increments until you're used to it. The get up and go approach doesn't work for everybody, and that's okay.
Okay, so I wrote all my goals down, and then I put them down in categories. What were my overall things that I wanted to do? And of those 33 goals, what could go under each one? And then what were other things that I didn't write that could go under that? I put that in my bullet journal. This bullet journal has a list of goals that I would like to accomplish, and I put them in by quarter, the things that I wanted to accomplish each quarter, and then what were the tasks to go with it. So going into detail and thinking about what works for you, perfect. Okay. After I did that, then I thought about the visual aspect. And when you do the visual aspect, you need to think about representation. Pick pictures of people who look like you. And when you pick these pictures and you put this vision board together, if you do it digitally, immediately print it. Because I did not do that. Immediately print it, put it up so you can see it all the time. Put it on your background, on your phone, on your iPad, on your tablet, on your computer, whatever. If you're going to do a bingo chart, do the same thing. Immediately print it. I put mine on my phone. I put mine on both my iPad and my iPhone. And I'm going to print those suckers out tomorrow when I get to work.
So I'm not saying that my way is the only way that's going to work. If you tried the just get up and go approach and it worked for you, that's great. It didn't work for me. And I was listening to a podcast the other day. It's called For the Healthy Hose. And one of the hosts, Sunset Tim, was talking about a book that he read about anxiety. And there were two types of people. Those who could just get up and do it. Even if they have anxiety, they just push themselves to do it, right? And then those who need to do step by step. And I'm the person who needs to do step by step. Build my foundation for the next one. Last year, I think I just was throwing things in the atmosphere and then doing whatever. This time I'm going to go in with a little bit more of a solid plan. Numerology-wise, this is my 9th year. I'm wrapping up a lot, and I want to make sure I have the foundation that I need for my next year, 2026, where it's a brand new start for me, a new cycle for me. And so I'm going to give this a try. I already finished my bingo chart. I'm going to print that out tomorrow. I already finished my vision board. I'm going to print that out tomorrow. I'm going to make a vision board and a bingo chart for the month of January, month of February, March, April, May. Maybe that might be too much. I might be like overwhelmed. I'll do like a mini vision board. But I don't know. I gotta think about that. Is that too much? You know what? Maybe let's just do a loosey-goose one so that I can like see what I've accomplished and what I would like my month to look like. Yeah, I'll give it a try. Tell me what you guys are doing for vision boards, whether you start right now or you start in the first few weeks of the year. It doesn't matter. As long as if you want to do one, you do one. I won't tell you all of my goals. I'm trying to move in silence a little bit. I'll tell you like after I accomplish them. But I will tell you that the main focus for me this year is health and development and consistency. And I know that these things will give me the tools that I need for the next year and for the future. So, figure out what's best for you. Don't use ChatGPT. Listen, think about you and what works for you If you don't use it and you just use it, you're going to get something generic. But if you think about it, give yourself some time to think about it, I'm sure you'll come up with a great plan. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on me. We got this. We got this. And we are going to be the best versions of ourselves. We're going to tap into the best version of ourselves. I believe in you. I'll see you guys later. Bye.